goal was to make a video game. But then I realized that would take a really long time. So then I just settled on a online Magic 8 Ball. I researched things like Codemonsster, and which is a beginner coding website. It teaches you how to code step by step at a time. It uses actual lines of code and not blocks like our code or what I'm using, MIT App Inventor. It tells you how to make boxes, change their size, add color, change density, but those are only examples. You can do much more. But I realized that this was going to take far too long. So my expert, or dad, suggested MIT App Inventor 2. It uses blocks like our code, but unlike our code, it is very complex. For an example of my coding, there is my list. It gives all 20 random possible answers for my Magic 8 Ball. After you shake the device, it will choose a random one to project from 1 to 20, and it will speak it as well as show the answer. And this is where it all happens. It checks if it is shaking, and if it is, it chooses a random number from 1 to 20, and it matches that up with the picture of the Magic 8 Ball and the answer. So after that, it speaks it gets the random answer and speaks it and shows it. But it waits 3 seconds to show and speak the answer. That is this. When it calls delay, it calls this. It's not a code. It will call the system time plus 300 seconds. Well, no, 3 seconds, 3,000 milliseconds. And if anything happens in those 3 seconds, nothing will happen. It won't do anything. To make the pictures, I used a text editor, image editor. You can choose a picture and add text in it or another image in it. And now here is a example of my app. And I surprised myself when I made my own app. So here's a demonstration. Will my dad ever get me Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2?
Yoda says no.
Dang it!
How about no?
Again? Okay, you can stop.
That's more.
So, I need a volunteer.
Oh, what?
Okay.
We did not rehearse this.
So you just ask the app a question and then shake it.
Shake that mic up?
Yeah.
Okay. Will my husband buy me a Louis Vuitton bag?
Wait 2 seconds.
It is certain.